Netflix has a brand new murder mystery thriller film out that stars Keira Knightley and is based on the very popular novel called The Woman in Cabin 10. I just got done watching it. Let's talk about this thing with full spoilers. Just in case you don't know what The Woman in Cabin 10 is, this is based on the best-selling novel of the same name by Ruth Ware. And this follows a journalist who goes on a kind of vacation slash dream assignment on a very luxurious yacht until she sees a passenger go overboard. Now, when she brings it to everyone's attention, not only is everyone apparently accounted for, but they don't believe that she saw what she saw. Now, I have not read the novel myself. I have done my research on the comparisons from this adaptation to the book, which I will get to a little bit later on in the review. When it comes to this film itself, the one important thing that I do want to talk about is Keira Knightley, because she is the best part of the film. And I'm not surprised by this whatsoever, that she is the highlight of everything with this movie. But what I am surprised about is that it is the only positive note walking away from the movie for me. This is kind of a weird one because I didn't really hate the movie or heavily dislike it, but I didn't really enjoy my time watching it because it was so damn predictable. And I will get to the predictability towards the end as I talk about the changes they have made from the book. But outside of Keira Knightley, I truly didn't really care for any of the other characters. Not only did I not care for them, but I feel like we only spent maybe 5 minutes with all of them. Now, there are a couple of key reasons why this may have happened. The first is because of our main character of Lauren, played by Keira Knightley. They call her Lo in the movie. She's basically 99.9% of the time in front of your face in this film, which is totally fine. The other reason is the movie is only an hour and a half long, which doesn't really leave any room to get to know our characters. Those are understandable as to why some supporting characters could get lost in just the overall story of what you're trying to accomplish with the film. But the biggest reason why I found everyone extremely uninteresting or just didn't really care for them is that all of the other characters outside of Lauren, which actually her character was also changed, but all of the supporting characters had massive adjustments from the book. Now, I'm not saying that if you had ripped them straight from the book into the film that it would have made everything better, but it does leave me very curious on what would have happened if you did do the book versions of the characters in the film. Now, sticking with some of the elements from the book that weren't really adapted into the movie, the biggest issue I have with this film is the way that no one believed Lauren in the first place. Now, when it comes to the book version of the character, she is completely opposite in that story compared to this film. When it comes to the movie version, there should be no reason no one believes her. She's not an alcoholic like she is in the book. She doesn't really wrong anybody like she does in the book. She only has simple personal and relationship issues. She's a very well-known journalist who does her job, which you would think other people would actually believe her when she makes a claim like this. It just makes everything unbelievable. From that moment on, I just wasn't invested in the story anymore. It made no sense to me that not a single person on board believed that she saw what she saw. But then you throw